What is going on, guys? Andrew Acevedo here, back with another video, and we are back with some more prospect content. I guess you can call this prospect content, but I am calling it my top 5 favorite odds to win the American League Rookie of the Year, because I think the American League Rookie of the Year race is going to be an absolute joy to watch, because we have the top 5 prospects overall in baseball. Obviously, 3 have made it. The other 2 are injured, but will be up in the big league club, and those are the 5 best prospects all in the American League, and I'm obviously talking about guys like Riley Green, Adley Rutschman, Spencer Torkelson, Bobby Witt Jr., and Julio Rodriguez. I think all 5 of these guys are great, amazing young talents to continuing to plenish the young talent in Major League Baseball. And I'm going to rank them from 5 to 1 who I think will end up winning the award. Because, again, all these guys are going to be great. These are very franchise-changing. I think all these guys can be franchise-changing talents. And I'm just going to talk about who I think wins the American League 2022 Rookie of the Year. I will throw a couple of honorable mentions right now.Grayson Rodriguez, Baltimore Orioles, right-handed pitcher, the number 1 overall pitching prospect overall in the game at number 6. So getting that top 6 according to the MLB pipeline. He'll be up at some point this year, and I don't think obviously, pitchers do not win these kind of awards. Obviously, look at Trevor Rogers. He also got injured, so that kind of screwed him over for Jonathan India getting the win. Also, want to give a shout-out to Matt Brash, who won the 5th starter job for the Seattle Mariners. Guy has those 102 with a nasty slider. I think Pitching Ninja's if you just Google Matt Brash, Pitching Ninja, some of his sliders are just absolutely amazing. And I'll throw another Seattle Mariners top pitching prospect, another prospect I've loved seeing him throughout the system, and that is right-handed starter George Kirby, which you will probably beat him out for the 5th starter job in spring, but I think give George a little bit more time in AAA, and you'll see him hopefully maybe in May, and that could be another arm for the Seattle Mariners to use. So those are my honorable mentions of guys who you could see, in the top 10, finishing out from top 5 or whatever. But I'm going to break down from 5 to 1 who I think will be the American League Rookie of the Year. And let's start it off with number 5. Kicking off the list at number 5 is Detroit Tigers outfield prospect, 21-year-old Riley Green. Riley sadly got injured. He broke his foot the third to last game of spring training and will miss some time, which obviously is going to screw him, but they were reports that he would have made the roster if he didn't get injured, so that does suck. The 2019 5th overall pick taken by the Detroit. Look at last year, over in 2 levels in AA and AAA. AA had a slash line 298, 381 on base, 525 slug, and that gives him an OPS of 906, 16 homers, 54 RBIs, walk to strikeout, 102 strikeouts to 41 walks, 12 steals as well. And then he got called up to AAA and got a 308, a 400 on base, a 553 slug, a 953 OPS. That was in 40 games. In AA, it was 84 games. Home runs, he hit 8 homers. 8 homers, 30 RBIs, 22 walks to 51 strikeouts, and again, stole 4 bases. So again, you're getting a beautiful left-handed stroke from Riley Green. He was going to make the club, which sucks. Obviously, to be out, I believe, a month and a half, maybe 2 months he'll miss, which obviously is going to deduct his chance of winning the American League Rookie of the Year. But this is he's overall the number 5 prospect in the game. And again, him and Torque, which we'll get to him, we'll see where Torque lands up in this list. But him and Torque are going to be the face of Detroit, and then obviously they've signed Javi Baez. Riley Green can just fit into that outfield with Akil Baddoo. If they can find a center fielder, that Detroit outfield is going to look very well. And in my opinion, he has the 5th best odds of winning the 2020 American League Rookie of the Year. Moving on to number 4. It's another one who's injured, which obviously the injuries are going to deduct, but this one is not as bad. It is Baltimore Orioles former number 1 overall prospect according to MLB pipeline, and that is Adley Rutschman. He's going to be out 2 to 3 weeks with an injury, obviously obtained in spring training. The former number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft. The switch hitting 5-tool. You've heard people call him a generational catcher. You look at last year's numbers in AA and AAA, which again, most of these guys played AA and AAA. In Bowie, in 80 games played, 271 average, a 392 on base, 508 slug, with an even 900 OPS, 18 homers, 55 RBIs, and a walk to strikeout rate of 57 strikeouts to 55 walks. Stole a base as well. Then he got called up, played 43 games in Norfolk with a slash of 312, 405 on base, a 490 slugging flat, and a 895 OPS. Also hit 5 homers, 20 RBIs, and a walk-to-strikeout rate of 33 strikeouts to 24 walks, and also stole 2 more bases. Obviously, Adley, the former number 1 overall pick, number 1 overall prospect. Switch hitting catcher. Not a lot of guys do what he does, but obviously him being injured and winning the Rookie of the Year this season, obviously a lot of people call he's one of the best prospects in the game for a reason. Switch hitting, can do it all defensively, do it all offensively. Adley's an absolute beast. But if I'm saying who's going to win the American League Rookie of the Year, him being injured and missing a month, could he come out and just absolutely rake, which, especially in that ballpark, Baltimore's a very small ballpark to hit. But Adley, I think that injury does hurt him a little bit in winning the 2022 Rookie of the Year, but I have him coming in at number 4. At number 3, we have Detroit Tigers first baseman Spencer Torkelson. And it was confirmed he's playing first base because Miguel Cabrera gave him the first base glove. There was some thought that he would play third, but the 2020 number 1 overall pick played last year, and again, AA, played 3 levels last year, AA, A-plus ball, and AAA. He played in A-plus ball, 31 games, slugged a 312, average 440 on base, a 569 slug with an OPS of 1,000. And 1,009. We got home runs. He hit 528 28 RBIs. Walk to strikeout rate, 28 strikeouts to 24 walks. Then gets called up to Erie and hits slash in 50 games, 263 average, 373 on base, a 560 slug, an OPS of 933. He also had 14 homers, 36 RBIs, and a walk to strikeout of 50 strikeouts to 30 walks. So again, good rate. And then he also gets called up to AAA in Toledo in 40 games. Did struggle a little bit. 238 average, a 350 on base, a 531 slug with an OPS of 881. Also hit 11 homers, 27 RBIs, and struck out 36 strikeouts to 23 walks. There were questions about what position would Adley play. He was drafted as a third baseman. People thought he would play third, but eventually would move over to first. But they made it pretty crystal clear he'll be moving over to first and being their everyday first baseman. Again, big power. If you look at his swing, as I'm showing you highlights now, it is very Hunter Renfroe-like. If you look at the swings side by side, he's got the same powerful swing, and he hits a lot of towering home runs. Had a great, I think it was 11 pitch AB off Aaron Nolan, and I had an absolute bomb off of him in spring training. But Tork's the guy who's going to hit for a lot of power. We'll see. Gets on base at a good clip. Raw power, can hit well. And I think he has the third best odds. The runner-up for the 2022 American League Rookie of the Year, in my opinion, is going to be the new number 1 overall prospect in baseball, Kansas City Royals, former number 2 overall pick in 2019, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. is a do-it-all 30-30 threat, absolute gem at shortstop. Last year in Northwest Arkansas in AA, which I saw him play a few times, and he did absolutely what I thought. He was a standout. 295 average, a 369 on base, 570 slug, and 939 OPS. Then he also hit 16 homers, drove in 51 walkouts, 67 strikeouts, 25 walks, also stole 14 bases. Then he got called up to Omaha, hit 285, a 352 on base, a 581 slug, and giving him an OPS of 933. Also popped 17 homers, 46 RBIs, walks to strikeouts, 64 strikeouts to 26 walks, and also stole 15 bases. So it pretty much gives you a 30-30 season combined. He played 61 games in AA, 62 games in AAA. Bobby Witt Jr., again, 30-30 quality shortstop, quality defensive, 5-tool guy. Also, again, maybe the problem is he does play in a cavernous ballpark, so maybe some of the homer numbers do go down, but we also saw Salvador Perez hit close to 50 home runs at Kauffman Stadium. Witt is an absolute gem. I could easily see him moving into a top 10 shortstop if he has the season. I expect him, I wouldn't call him Wander Franco, because Wander Franco was one of the generational type talents at shortstop, but Bobby Witt Jr. is pretty damn close. He's a really good player, and I'm excited, and I'm very happy to see that the Royals didn't did not service time manipulate him like the Pirates did and other teams have done in the past. So I'm very happy to see. Obviously, he's the lone bright spot besides him and Salvador on the Kansas City Royals. But I do not think he will be your 2022 American League Rookie of the Year because that honor goes to number 1. And if you follow me on Twitter, and if you're not following me, it's Andrew Acevedo 34. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. You know, this is a guy I have fallen in love with. My favorite overall prospect in all of the minor leagues, Seattle Mariners outfielder Julio Rodriguez, the 21-year-old phenom out of the Dominican Republic. Last year, played in the Olympics, played in A-ball and AA, and tore up the league. In 28 games in low A ball, hit .325, a .410 on base, and a .581 slug, giving him a .991 OPS. Hit 6 homers, 21 RBIs. Walked to strikeout, 29 strikeouts to 14 walks. Also stole 5 bases. Then he went over and played in the Olympics for Team Dominican Republic. And then once he got back from the Olympics, he got promoted in 46 games at Arkansas AA. And he hit .362, a .461 on base, a .546 slugging, giving him an OPS over 1,000. He also hit 7 home runs, 26 RBIs, walked to strikeout at 37 strikeouts, 29 walks, and also stole 16 bases. There was a concern that, like, defensively he was pretty solid. I thought he would be more in the corner, but he ended up improving enough at the end of the end of the AA season, and going into spring training that he has earned the right and will be the opening day center fielder for the Seattle Mariners, moving Jared Kelenic to left, and this guy will win an MVP, or hell, maybe a few in his career. His power, you've seen some of the home runs he's hit in spring. He had an inside the park homer. He's made some great plays. All this guy does is absolutely mash. And he's going to be on a team that's going to be fighting for a playoff spot, if not winning a division. And that is the one thing he'll have over guys like Witt, guys like Torkelson, guys like Adley. Their teams are going to be bad. J-Rod is going to be on a team that is going to be in the playoff push. And if he's the guy that finally is that main piece that ends the Seattle Mariners playoff drought, there is no doubt in my mind, if he produces the way I know he can, Julio Rodriguez will be your American League Rookie of the Year in 2022. So that's my picks. Those are my top 5 picks for the American League Rookie of the Year. I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section down below. Be sure to, are you on Team J-Rod? Are you on Team Witt? Are you on Team Torque? Who you got? Is Adley going to come up and steal the job, even being injured and probably missing all of April? So leave them all in the comment section down below. Be sure to, again, follow me on Twitter at Andrew Acevedo 34. I'm very active there. Obviously, mostly talking about J-Rod and the Mets and whatever else we got. Also going to get out before opening day my season predictions, where I'm ranking every, what are the standings, the awards. Obviously, I think I've spoiled one of the American League. Maybe I'll take off the American League. Maybe I'll take Rookie of the Year out. But I think J-Rod has it. I think J-Rod is just an absolute stud, and I cannot wait for opening day and seeing him just do what he's done throughout his minor league career. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to drop a like. Turn on that notification bell. Be sure to subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Be sure you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.